Hello everyone and welcome back to the Hustlery Quick Win video series where I show you guys exactly which features to use and to focus on to get the most out of your Hustlery platform as quickly as possible and to get your business growing. Cool, so in all the previous videos we've touched on all the basics that you guys need to get the most out of Hustlery up until this point. But from today, we are going to take it to the next level. We're going to look at some advanced strategies and some advanced features that you guys can use for your business. Cool, so in this video, we're going to touch on funnels. So we've already helped you launch your first lead ads. So the traditional strategy is you launch your ad, you capture the client's details directly on the ad after they watched the short video or looked at your still and got some information from there. But the problem with this is this sometimes causes you to capture bad leads. And what I mean with bad leads is the quality or the intent isn't there. Meaning they saw your ad, they just auto-filled their details, or they were scrolling one night, late at night while they were half asleep, filled in their details, and they came through as a lead and used your budget by doing that. So then you follow up with them and you check in with them, and it turns out they're not really interested in your product, or they don't really know what they submitted their details for. So that is what we are going to solve in today's video with funnels inside of Hustlery. So the strategy that we use to actually increase your lead quality, increase your conversion rate, and increase your booking show-up rate is you run your ads to a landing page or a funnel which is product specific and which educates the person about the product so that they know exactly what they are signing up for or leaving their details for. And then you capture their details from there so that by the time that you follow up with them, they know exactly where they left their details, why they left their details, and what the product or service is about. So what is the goal of a funnel? A funnel is to highlight the problem that a client might be facing, educate them about the problem, like really rub salt in the wound, make it hurt, and then you present your product or service as the solution to that problem that they are experiencing. So there's a few frameworks that we use, and that is, first of all, the PAS framework, like you guys can see over here. The problem, mention the problems that your audience might have. Agitation, telling them that their problem should be solved right now. That's that thing where I said rub the salt in the wound. And then solutions, show them your business or product or service as the best solution. And then the other framework that we also use is the IDA-R framework, which is the stages in the funnel. So first it is awareness. You raise awareness to bring traffic to your website. You create interest through stunning design. You create desire through well-written copy and content. And then you nudge or prompt action through the funnel copy by asking them to leave their details, make a booking, etc. And then you re-engage them and you make them come back to your website by retargeting them, which is something we'll actually touch on in one of the next videos. So these are two of the frameworks that we actually use to build this strategy. And by doing this, as I've said, you get high intent, higher quality clients that actually know why they left their details and that is really interested. And that just makes the follow-up so much easier for you because you don't waste your time dealing with people that is not really interested or not really high quality, because that also wastes your ad budget. If someone clicks on your ad and leaves their details, Facebook actually charges you for that because Facebook thinks they achieved the goal that you set for the ad if someone leaves their details. So that is why we're going to start following this new strategy from this video on forward in your business, where you run an ad to a landing page, you educate them properly, you give them all the information they need, you build trust with them, you show previous client results and testimonials, and then by the time they leave their details, they are a very high intent client, and that actually increases your conversion rates exponentially. So the key thing to remember about a funnel is one problem, one solution, one call to action, and one product. Clarity over confusion, always. Be clear about what you are selling. Make a clear headline, immediately state the problem, and then immediately state the solution. Don't overcomplicate things. clarity and simplicity always beats complexity. So let me quickly show you guys a real example of how to build yourself a proper high converting funnel inside of Hustlery. You are first going to go to the sites on the left hand side over here. Then you're going to click on funnels. Then we actually have a lot of pre-built templates for each specific goal that you want to achieve with your funnel. So we have templates for booking, for sales, or just for lead capture or for inquiries. So you can go to the funnel templates over here and you can go and browse through this library. As you'll see, all of these are pre-built, the copy is pre-written, the design is done beforehand. You can just go and edit this with your details and your logo and change the visual design a little bit if you wanted to, but all the heavy lifting is already done. As you can see, there's a bunch of different industries. Let's say beauty and fashion over here, and the type is lead capture because that is the goal that we are going to focus on right now. So as you can see here, there is an eyelash salon, skincare, hair boutiques, etc. Let's have a look at this quick skincare one. There you go. As you land on the page, it says transform your skincare results with our proven treatments. Immediately you know what is the problem, what is the solution. People don't get skincare results, they have proven treatments, there's the solution, done and dusted, straight, simple, clear. And the call to action immediately is schedule a free consultation, which is a form of lead capturing because you're giving free value. There's social proof, associated brands. Obviously this person isn't associated with Bloomberg or Forbes. You can just go and put well-known brands in there that you work with, like products, brands that you work with. Here's the problem that they are highlighting: limited flexibility, time consuming, inconsistent results, slow performance. And then the solution is personalized skincare treatment tailored for you, customized treatment plans, time efficient appointments, consistent professional results. Our comprehensive solution to your skincare needs. As you can see, and it just breaks it down, gives a little bit more info about each of those. Again, a call to action, schedule a free consultation. And then here is the comparison as well. And again, just a free consultation, call to action. And then social proof, what previous customers experienced. Obviously, these details aren't 100% accurate. You need to go and fill these details in for your own business or service just to make sure that it is consistent and that it is true. And as you can see, 100% satisfaction guarantee, and frequently asked questions also help a lot because it answers the client's questions before you even follow up with them, so that by the time you follow up with them, they are about 80% there, and that last human interaction just helps them to actually buy from you, to trust you, because in South Africa we have a massive trust issue. People think that there are scams out there, and statistically speaking, South Africa is actually the country with the highest scam rate in the world, believe it or not. So I can fully believe why people are so distrusting and why we have such trust issues. And lastly, again, just schedule free consultation, and then it gives you a few other suggestions as well. So as I've said, you can use these pre-built templates and just fill in your details and logo if you wanted to, or you can go the more personalized and customized way and actually build it with our AI funnel builder. So as you can see over here, I just prompted the AI quickly and I said, I want to create a product or service specific landing page that only speaks about targeted facial treatments. And then I gave it a little bit of details about the product offerings and service offerings. And then I said, use the pay as an order principles for the structure of the page. Give me a ready to copy paste prompt for Hustlery's AI funnel builder. Keep it simple and clear by only speaking about one problem, one solution, and one call to action. Leave your details to know more. So then I just copy this whole prompt over here. As you can see, it gave me a very detailed breakdown for the structure, the copy, and the design principles. As you can see, it also entered the trust section, which is the social proof part, the reviews that I spoke about. You just copy that, and then you go and paste it in your AI funnel builder under build. As you can see over here, I just pasted it there, and then the AI got to work and it built this whole landing page or funnel for me with the sole goal of capturing people's details who are interested in facials. So as you can see, clear, bold, big headline. Let's actually preview this in our browser to see exactly what it would look like to the customer. Personalized facials for skin that finally feels calm, clear, and consistent. If your skin swings between breakouts, dullness, or uneven texture, no matter how carefully you choose products, our clinicians design a targeted facial plan around your skin's real needs, not trends. And it says exactly who it's for, what problems they might be facing, and what the solution is. And then it immediately asks, leave your details. So then the rest of the page, it just goes a little bit more into detail to educate the customer about the solution. But in this case, in this section, it actually speaks about the problem first. That's that PAS framework. Then it gives the solution. One clinic, one clear focus, facial treatments for real everyday skin concerns. Clarifying balance, facial, radiance, renewal facial, texture, refining facial, giving you 3 different options. Quiet clinical care with a warm human touch, and then there is your customer testimonial. You can also go and put in a review section over here just to build some extra social proof and credibility. And then again, lastly, leave your details. As you can see, it is clear, it is simple, and it gets straight to the point. Highlights the problem, agitates the problem, and then presents your product or service as the solution. So there you have it, guys. After this video, you should be able to build your own high converting product specific funnel to increase those conversions, increase those bookings, and increase that lead quality, which will then actually ultimately increase your Facebook ad performance with better cost per lead ratio, better cost per click ratio, and actually better reach at the end of the day. So if you guys have any further questions or you're struggling with this, please do not hesitate to contact us. We're always more than willing to help you guys set this up for your business and give you some direction if you are facing any problems. You know where to reach us. At the bottom right, there's a little green question mark with the live tech support button. And if you have your customer success agent's number, you're more than welcome to also just send them a WhatsApp directly, and we will assist you as soon as possible and to the best of our abilities. Hope you guys had fun watching this video and that you learned something new, and I'll check you guys in the next video. Cheers.